Yes!
Hey everyone, Dante here with the Raging Geek, and today we're going to take a look at Dungeons and Dragons. This is from the 80s animated cartoon series. These are action figures from Hasbro. This is for the 40th anniversary of the cartoon series. And we have Venger and Dungeon Master. You know, if you took a look at my last video, we looked at Bobby, Uni, Diana, and Hank. And you know, I told you I would get Venger and Dungeon Master, and I did. I got a few days ago, just getting around to opening this. Taking a look at the box, you see the great cartoon series artwork. The all paper packaging, no plastic here. Really looking forward to when Eric, Sheila, and Presto come out. So let's open this up. Take a look. Venger and Dungeon Master right here on the Raging Geek. So like I showed my last video, easy way to open this, just take an X-Acto knife. 3 points that you need to slice here to preserve the integrity of the box. And you can easily open this and get access to the figures. And they come right out. And the figures themselves, they're in a type of, kind of like a wax paper almost. And cool thing here, I believe this is supposed to be some kind of DM screen. So they call it a backdrop, but I could see this easily being used as a DM screen, which is really cool. Take a look. Look at that. That is awesome. You know, I might even like frame this. Could frame this in like kind of like a landscape frame. It would be pretty cool. Opening up the figures. We got Dungeon Master. Now, Dungeon Master head moves and arms move. His wrists and hands move, not his fingers though. Each character also comes with their own dice. Venger with some elaborate accessories here. Got these big wings. Very cool. Liking it. Loving it. You get the 2 dice. Venger, the oversized 20-sided dice here. These seem to be the same size dice as the one that come in the Magic the Gathering cards, so the gift set. And Dungeon Master comes with a 100-sided die here. It's actually a 10-sided and multiples of 10. And let's take a look at Venger. Really imposing figure here. Venger comes with 2 sets of effect hands here. So he has his, I want to say, like, evil magic energy blasts. You know, the likeness on these figures are very cool. I tell you, you know, these figures are really... I don't want to get like too overly dramatic, but they're like a dream come true. Venger has he has some flexibility. It's very limited due to, you know, his shrouded garments here. You know, so they kind of limit his movement. They are, you know, there are some slits here on the side, so to make it a little bit more flexible, but still, you know, it can be limiting at times. But we'll take a closer look. I'm just going to put one of these hands in just for effect. I almost gave Venger 2 right hands. Now the wing's a little awkward to get in. You gotta just kind of adjust his garment. Might be partially covering the slot where the wing's going. Just gotta kind of move it out of the way. But looks great. Let's put it on the spinner. We can take a closer look at the wonder, which is Dungeons and Dragons. Take a close look. You know, one of my favorite episodes, The Dragon's Graveyard. At the end, you know, it kind of lets on that Venger is Dungeon Master's son. You know, the gang was about to defeat Venger, and then they let him go, and then Dungeon Master came along, and he was like, "Rise, my son." Now, I don't know if he was being literal in the sense, you know, where he's a biological son or not, but just throwing that out there. When you think of them as arch rivals, might be a father-son relationship here. Let's get a closer look. Again, these are great figures. If you haven't gotten them yet, get them. I'm curious if how many units Hasbro pumped out of these. You know, is this going to be like a limited run, or are they going to vanish as quickly as they appeared on the scene? Tough to tell. I mean, they're pretty much catering to, you know, a bunch of guys pretty much like 45 and older. Hopefully we bought enough of them to keep them interested. Great figures. Couldn't be happier. I was actually surprised at how big Venger was. I wasn't sure how big they were going to make him. But they made him a really formidable size there. Very imposing. A lot bigger than anyone from the gang. So this retailed at Target for $49.99. As of now, they're sold out. I'm seeing them on eBay for anywhere for a 40 to 50% markup, so keep that in mind. Dungeons and Dragons. Venger and Dungeon Master from the 80s cartoon series. These action figures are from Hasbro. Love the backdrop. Love the art. Really think I'm going to frame that. This was the Raging Geek. I hope you enjoyed this video. Come again soon. Take care. Tiamat. Met your match.
Raging Geek. Retro. All things geek. Where geeks can be geeks. Raging Geek. Retro. All things geek. Where geeks can be geeks.